disheveled ones. Today we bring you Dream Warriors, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 3. This one was released on your birthday.
My birthday,
in 1987.
It was, wasn't it?
February 27th.
I just turned 12 years old.
Crazy. So, this one was directed by Chuck Russell. He also directed the Blob remake. Yes. The screenplay was done by Chuck, Wes, Bruce Wagner, which also did the story along with Wes, and Frank Darabont, or Darabont, or however you say that name. You know him from The Mist. Didn't he also do Shawshank Redemption?
He might have.
And he did like some Walking Dead crap too.
Yeah.
Had like a little falling out with them. But the most important thing right now, though, is Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
It takes place, or has a lot of these scenes are in an insane asylum.
Yeah. Love that shit.
Yeah, Patricia Arquette's first role. She also was in one of my top 10 movies of all time, True Romance.
Oh yeah, she played
with
in
Christian
that.
Slater.
Yeah.
So this is what brought her to the table. Got her up there where she could do that movie. So that's fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
We're gonna be watching the Blu-ray from the little box set that they've released. Yeah, there's nothing to write home about. It's at least it's on Blu-ray and it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It'll be better than having to, watch the DVD from that DVD box set. Even though that DVD box set, everything got their own little boxes, and they're freaking doubling up DVD or movies on one DVD and stuff like that. I'm just like, I hate when they do that.
Yeah. It's got Rodney Eastman in it too. And he played in Freddy vs. Jason later on, I think.
Okay.
And he played in also what was I Spit on Your Grave? One of them, I think. I think it was one in 2010. He played.
Oh, the remake or the sequel to the remake or whatever.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder went out for the part for Kristen, which would
Really?
be really weird.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
Yeah. Screaming Mad George does some makeup artist stuff on here. I think he does like the cockroach effect or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we got Robert Englund. From what I read, was filming a TV show called Downtown during the day. Then after he was done filming that, he would then go and start, filming Nightmare at Night.
I think, there was a lot of commotion with this film. They changed the plot.
Well, I know Robert Englund wrote a treatment of what he would like to have done, and they threw that out the window. They didn't use that. I don't know. I didn't really read it up a lot about the history of the making of the movie. I do know that Wes didn't think that Nightmare on Elm Street was a franchise that could go on. He wanted nothing to do with Part 2.
God damn it.
He wanted nothing to do with Part 2. Then Part 2 made a lot of money. He came back, did this one, and then it was over.
Okay, yeah.
He didn't come back to it again until A New Nightmare.
Yeah.
Originally, Wes wanted this Freddy to come into the real world, kind of like New Nightmare.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Yeah, he was wanting all that to happen.
Yeah. So, it went through a lot of want to do this, want to do that, want to do this, and they ended up going with what we got, which I think is awesome because I love this movie.
This movie's great.
It was. Of course, I loved the first one. I love the second one too.
I like most of them.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, I think Oh, geez, what was that? 6. Freddy's Dead. Oh, that one's bad. But we're not talking about the negatives. We're talking about the positives. We're talking about Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors.
Do you have any history with this one? And
I remember seeing it. I think the first time I saw it was probably on VHS when I was visiting South Carolina one summer. That's probably the first time I seen it. That's what I always remember.
Mine was on VHS as well.
Yeah, summer of '88, I want to say.
Okay, I don't remember the year I watched it. It was a few years after it was released in the theater. Saw it. You know, the got it from shit. Yeah, I don't remember.
I was really into skating. I remember when I seen it the first time, like skateboarding and stuff.
I remember more of the times I revisited it
Yeah.
when I was younger, because I can remember revisiting it a few times in the 90s.
I've seen it through the years, a few times.
Yeah.
It's been a while though since I've seen it.
I just revisited the whole trilogy not too long ago. Dream Warriors, Dream Child, and
they put a lot of
Dream
them on
Master.
Shudder. I wanted to revisit a lot of them.
Yeah, I think they put everything but New Nightmare, and I think a New Nightmare is coming out this month.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I wanted to watch them all then, but I didn't get around to it.
Well, we're ready to go ahead and hit this movie, so we will see you on the couch.
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere this movie has.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like this dream sequence.
Yeah. Eerie, fantasy.
Very, very, yes. And you know, when you start off your movie with Doc, and nothing wrong with that.
No. Love that song.
Yeah. Into the fire. Love that one too.
Some Indian trip.
No, I mean that's some legit freaky shit, man. Just that whole segment there was just really good. The atmosphere, the freaking visuals.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Good job, Chuck. You know, this isn't the only time Wes worked with an Arquette.
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of Arquettes, man.
Yeah, he worked with David Arquette on Scream movies.
Yeah. I love these movies. This shit is being reality, you know?
Yeah. Hey, there's Morpheus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole eyelids thing. If this was a Fulci movie, we'd be able to actually see the cutting off of eyelids, I'm sure, because he loved eye horror.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad Nancy's back. I think Heather is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, God, and that music, dude. Oh, wonder if Retro Toys has watched this movie lately and checked out this computer. He could probably tell us about it.
Yeah, sure he could. This is up his alley.
Yeah. Circa 1987?
That's probably an 85 or something.
Yeah.
Had a floppy disk drive.
Yep.
I remember those things, floppies.
I know. Had that Tandy. Had a Gateway. I think I was producer Jamie and my first computer we got ourself was like a Gateway computer. You end up spending way too much money.
Yeah.
Dad had a Texas Instrument that it was a computer that had a little cassette deck that hooks up to it that sends information through
Yeah.
The
That's
tape.
sweet, yeah.
And I would always grab those tapes Dad had and record mixtapes over it. Oh my God, it'd piss him off. Yet again, we got some beautiful visuals.
Yeah. Mind-bending reality.
Yep. Yes. Purely freaking amazing.
It is.
You have been tongue-roped, bitch.
Yeah.
The visuals of the tongues are freaking awesome. The little pit from this angle is
Yeah.
oh, it's very 80s looking.
That's so great, man.
I remember when we were young, DM Kevin uh, had the Freddy glove
Oh
and the
yeah.
Freddy hat,
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
he scared my sister really bad one night because he come to her window and started like tapping on it or doing something like that.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of her.
I
Dude.
love it.
Oh
I'm
damn!
about to see him, man.
I know. Still supposed to be getting that online D&D game going at some point.
Yeah.
One of the big rumors with this New Mutants movie was it was basically like a horror story, kind of like Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
But I mean, with the delays and the reshoots and all that stuff, there ain't no telling. And now Fox got bought out by Disney. We'll see if we ever see it. But it would have been amazing if they were able to, do some sort of like horror version of like the X-Men.
Yeah. That'd be cool, man.
It would have been. But the movie that got pushed back so much is just like, ooh. I think at this point it's supposed to be out like in April of next year.
Yeah.
What's the latest that you've ever been able to stay awake?
Ever?
Yeah.
Shit, I've stayed up for 2 or 3 days, boy. Lately, probably about 3, 4 o'clock.
I guess whenever the Joe Bob Briggs, the Friday the 13th back in July of last year.
Yeah.
I tried to stay up to 24 hours. Because you remember you came over, we had a grill out.
Yeah.
Then we had all kinds of connectivity issues.
Yeah.
For the first movie or two.
Yeah.
But then once it got going, I was like, oh yeah, all right, now we're going. And I sat here and ended up falling asleep during Rabbids or whatever.
Yeah. I'm not good as I used to be, man. He's about 4. After that, I'm gone, man. Till morning, I used to stay up like.
I guess before, I mean, we had that trip we were making when we were coming back from Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
And we were heading to Decatur, Alabama.
Yeah.
This is after,
How long did that take? It was about 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up.
So that was the probably longest stretch of time that I was awake.
Yeah.
And then whenever we got home, Randy was like, "Hey, we gotta go to the comic shop and stuff." That's probably the longest I went. We didn't want to stop in Dallas. We were like, fuck it, let's just make it home.
Oh, Dallas is a cool city, man.
Yeah, I think that wound up being up for like 36 hours.
Yeah.
Or more that time.
Yeah.
I feel like when I used to work second shift, I was able to stay up later, but and go longer. But
Me too.
I'm also a lot older now than I was. So.
Yeah, he worked for a second, so I was always able to be more flexible. I could stay up late and get about less sleep, what I mean? And welcome back, guys. That was the most awesome Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and just say, God, I really like 1, 2, and 3 a lot. It's hard.
Awesome. Those are all.
I also love Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But no, that's a whole other ball game.
Yeah.
Dream Warriors may be my favorite.
Yeah.
That intro, I mean, the first little dream sequence, all that was so. The atmosphere was just spot on.
That was beautiful stuff, man.
Patricia Arquette kicked some freaking ass.
Yeah. Totally.
I remember like 2 years ago, Days of the Dead, I believe it was. They had, or no, maybe the one up in Cincinnati or Louisville, somewhere around here where I could have managed to get there, but I didn't. But they were having a reunion. I really wish I would have did that. You know.
Oh, dude, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
Man. It would have been sweet because at this point I've met Fred, Robert Englund, and then Jesse from Nightmare 2.
Yeah.
I've met him.
That would be cool.
But so, what do you guys think? Well, what is your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? Let us know there in the, and if you say the remake, let me know, because I mean I can argue the fact of some remakes that I really like. That one not so much. Let me know if is that your favorite. Let us know us in the comments. If we get a lot of people wanting us to do the Horror Buddies on the remake, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
We actually saw that in the theaters back in 2010, and that's the only time I've watched it.
Yeah.
But I'll be willing to do it for you guys. But it will be sometime next year, because this year is pretty much booked up. We've got a lock on everything we're doing this year, which really isn't a lot more.
Not more to go.
Yeah, this year is almost over. So, come January, I think we got a couple ideas for February.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it all, man.
Yeah, me too. Let us know how you liked Dream Warriors. Do you just watch Dream Warriors, or do you want to go to that trio? You want to go Dream Warriors, Dream Child, and Dream Master?
Yeah.
I know. Generally, whenever I pull that one out, that's what I do. I'll try to watch all three of them.
Right.
Yeah. Give us a like. Are you subscribed? If you're not, you can be. It's free. It's free.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just takes 1 second.
Yeah, and then when we come up in your subscriptions, you can push play, or you can just skip over it. I hope you wouldn't do that, but if you are doing that, let us know. What can we do to be better?
Yeah.
How could we become a guaranteed watch?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you won't have anything else.
No, just, subscribe. We're here to entertain you. So.
Yes, we are. The thing I would like for you to do is stay spooky.
Oh, yeah.
Horror Buddies.
Out.